Hello, welcome back to Genshin Impact. While I was offline, while I was, yeah, offline, not streaming, I did decide to go around mostly through that, like, tutorial area of the game and clear out some of the chests, to just get a little bit more adventure rank so that I could unlock more of the story, hopefully, today. I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Um, it might be a bit smaller, and then I go offline for a bit, and I come back and I make a second stream today. I have no idea. Um, we are... Last we left off, we were doing Venti's quest, the prologue Archon quest. But we have a couple of things that we should probably get to before we actually start that. Mainly, Catherine has unlocked a quest for us. In case you weren't here for previous episodes, um, which are always uploaded onto my YouTube, I have no intentions of summoning for Inefa right now, um, nor the Notlon characters, to be honest. I am possibly going to summon for Flynn's, but I think for the most part, I probably won't even have that many wishes to give out for that. Um, it'll mostly be waiting for the Durin banner later on during Nodcry. It'll be interesting to see like what some of those other characters are, the Durin, the Varka, the Alice, because neither of those three characters are from or are like kind of considered Nodcry. Alice is a little bit of a special case because we don't really know what she is. Um, Klee, I think Klee has pointy ears, which would signify that she might be related to um, the Dendro girl from the trailer. Not like blood related, but like species related um, to whoever that like Dendro deer girl was from the trailer. Um, which might say that Alice is maybe from Nodcry and might have Nodcry mechanics. Um, but Durin and Varka are definitely Mondstadt characters, so they probably won't have anything lunar based on them, and that's going to be a little bit sad for the sake of like, there's probably going to be some sort of Nodcry mechanic that requires Nodcry characters in the same way that Fontaine had the Uzia and Numa mechanics that required their characters. Um, though it should be mentioned that usually there's like a gimmick character that like not a gimmick character, but like whatever the Archon slot is for the region usually has a cheat for whatever their mechanics are. So um, Venti is able to get past the like wind barriers that surround certain chests in Mondstadt. Zhongli has the pillar, which is like a weighted construct that can do the pressure plate challenges in Liyue. Um, I would say like I suppose Raiden's is first off she can collect like the Sakura blooms, but like any electro character can do that. I guess more importantly is when you go to Enkanomiya, there's some enemies that can take away energy, and she provides energy, but that's one enemy, like that's one boss. I don't really think that counts. Um, Raiden probably has like the least going for her. Um, Nahida is able to collect all of the plants that like grow on walls and there's various like range dendro stuff that you can hit. What else is there? We talked about Furina being able to do Uzi and Numu mechanics. And what other regions have we been to? Not one. Um, Mavwika can do most of the different things. She can swim on water. She can like, you know, drive on water. She can fly. She can climb walls. The only thing that she can't do is I believe the only thing that she can't really do is Kanicha's stuff, which is the grapple points and shooting the flaming orbs. So it'll be interesting to see what Columbina is as sort of our like replacement Archon character for the region, since Nagcry is supposed to be a region without an Archon. But the Statues of the Seven are based on Columbina. Who knows? Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna summon for Nefa. Maybe summon for Flynn's, probably not, to be honest. I will summon for Durin. I won't summon for Lauma, because I think Lauma is gonna need probably a couple of characters to summon for to make her good. Like, I don't have a... some people are saying, like, the lunar reactions, since, lunar is the moon, the moon controls the tides, that all the lunar reactions are going to be hydro-based, which, like, since when did hydro need a buff, you know? Hydro is probably the best reaction in this game, or the best element in this game. It just, like, didn't have as many 4-star characters, but, um, some people are saying, like, all the lunar reactions are going to be hydro-based. If that's the case, um, then Lauma's going to be, like, Bloom, Virgin, and what's the other one called? The, like, Electro-y Bloom one? I don't know what that's called. I actually forgot that I need to pull up my chat on my phone. I have my phone sitting here just like off. Um, and I should have had Twitch open to see if anybody was commenting. It just started, so like probably not, but oh, it says that there's Twitch rewards. Um, Primogems, Mora, Sanctifying Elixir, Hero's Wit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I did not know about that. I don't think I have my Genshin account connected to my Twitch, so I will have to do that, but it's based on, like, those Twitch challenges are usually based on watching people, not actually streaming yourself. So, I'll have to watch another streamer. If my phone would rotate the right way, I could get on with this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I have no real intentions of summoning for NFO right now. Just Durin, Columbina, and maybe Flynn's. Alright, let's see what Catherine wanted to talk to us about.
We meet again, avid adventurer. Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the spirit. Keep it up. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. Time to introduce you to the formal work of the guild.
Ooh, sorry about that. That was very loud.
The guild receives requests from far and wide each day, and assigns commissions to adventurers accordingly. These commissioned adventures are the main source of compensation for our guild members.
What kind of commissions are they?
It is a mixed bag. Anything from running an errand for fellow citizens to dealing with monsters. Some are textbook, others are extremely dangerous. But you do not have to take my word for it. You should find out for yourself. Here you can find the details of today's commissions. Please report back to me upon completion. There will be a generous reward waiting for you. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. I await your return with great anticipation. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Catherine has unlocked daily quests. One of my viewers yesterday was asking, or was watching the stream, and I was telling him about Timmy, and this is in fact the Timmy quest that I was telling him about. He was feeding the birds. The birds! If you don't know, this quest has two outcomes. One of them is just completing the quest here, and then the other one is a secret quest. You sprinkle the wheat, all the ducks come over, and then you have to be a horrible person and shoot the ducks. All you have to do is shoot one, but well, I guess I can't really claim the foul since it doesn't float. It was for the pigeons. Oh my gosh. I was culling the ducks so that the pigeons may eat more. Timmy, no. That's right. Later on, I don't really know if I'll be showing myself going through and doing all of the daily commissions, just because I will have to do them a lot on the days that I'm not streaming. I intend to stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. With the exception probably being this Thursday. As, I will be attending something, so I will not be home. Okay, it does have its shield up. I wanted to complete this achievement. though I'm not, even though I'm not collecting my achievements right now, I might as well earn the achievement first. And then once the Blends trailer comes out, if I end up liking his kit, his gameplay trailer. May choose to collect them and summon. Da, da, da. Hello? Oh, that's so weird. My little guy. My VTuber model is not VTuber, my PNG tuber model isn't moving its mouth very much. Let's see if I can... Settings, audio. Bring that down a little bit. Doop. Doop. Okay. That should be better.
Keep up with me.
It's right up there. Ooh. How do I get up there? The floor is too short. I can't. She won't climb. A Geo Traveler? I don't know. But what is up there that there needed to be a monkey or animo crystal? I've yet to actually level up any of my characters. So yeah, it's gonna say that Wolvendom is dangerous.
Let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people.
No, it said it was raining. Like, she even made a whole thing about it. She even made a whole comment about it raining. And there's no water coming from the skies. I wanted to wait out on actually leveling up my characters until I get a little bit more of the standard banner summons. So that hopefully I get some other 4-star character I can decide my team around. I do... because of the way this account is going to be like free to play for quite some time, I think. You know, a character like Xiangling is going to be really good. Who would have thunk it? What were the other characters we obtained?
Let the magic
Lynette's
begin.
certainly a really good character.
Everything's ready.
I don't really care about Colette too much, but I will probably have to level her up.
Hello.
And then Xiangling. I used Barbara quite a bit on my main account. She actually kind of carried me through Enkonomiya's original, like, release. Because, Enkonomiya does not have a Statue of the Seven, and that was kind of... I had Zhongli when he released. So I never bothered with Healer. All the way until Enkonomiya, where there is no Statue of the Seven to heal at. Yeah, if I'm using Sayu, I'm probably gonna do Kaya, and then I'll do Xiangling, because she also has a spinning thing around her. And for the last character on our team, maybe just Traveler, because Traveler bypasses a part of the ride-in section. When we get to Inazuma. Now that I think about it, is Inazuma the only place that doesn't give you a 4-star character?
Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum?
I'll complete that later. Go over here. This is the compass one. But yeah, Mondstadt gives you Barbara, Liyue gives you Xiangling, Sumeru gives you Colette, Fontaine gives you
Let the magic
Lynette, and Notlan gives you Kachina as part of the Archon quest. So it's not going to appear in the events tab, but you get her through the Archon quest. So Inazuma is the only one that doesn't give you a 4-star character.
let it rain. Make my
That is the daily commission, so I'm going to go back to Catherine, and I'm going to claim my rewards, and then we'll get on with the Venti quest. I don't think there's any other every day a new adventure. Yeah. We'll do the Xiangling quest after.
You did a fine job. Outstanding performance considering it was your first time. The requester even asked me to thank you on their behalf. And, as promised, you are due your reward. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Except you totally should.
This is a token of the Guild's gratitude. We receive many new commissions every day, and without the efforts of each and every adventurer, there is no way we could respond to them all. If you complete enough commissions each day, you will be eligible to claim a special reward from me. Your adventurer handbook keeps a record of how many adventures you complete each day. Make sure you claim your daily rewards on the days that you complete sufficient adventures. There is a limited quantity of rewards, so it will become forfeit should you not claim it. You are more than welcome. After all, you are the one helping me. And please note that helping a fellow adventurer to complete a commission also counts towards your eligibility for a daily reward. We encourage you to work actively with your fellow adventurers. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
I like to set it to Mondstadt, even though, like, yeah, I only have Mondstadt unlocked right now, but Mondstadt just has, like, the easiest commissions to complete, even once we unlock different regions of the game. Some of the leeway ones are just, like, hard to reach, because you gotta, like, swim across certain areas, and then as we get further into the game, towards, like, you know, Fontaine and all that, the enemies actually do get harder, but Mondstadt generally stays super duper easy. There are some world quests here. Let's see which ones these are. No. I want to say... Oh, these are both the adventurers. The adventurer guild people. I'll wait on those. I do want to up my adventure rank reward.
Ad Astra.
I don't really like the idea of doing single summons, but I'm really hoping for something, anything. No, nothing, nothing. But yes, I searched it up just in case because I had mentioned in a past stream that, I think it was in the last stream, that some of the chests I wasn't sure if their rewards scaled with world level. And I looked it up and people said no, they don't scale with the world level, so I just claimed them all. Including the one that was on top of this chest, or on top of this church, and then the challenge where you drive all the way around this path. I do want to make sure that I don't miss any chests, even when it's in something like this upcoming area, just because certain places in the game are limited, or like, you can only go in there like once, and it's just like a part of the completionist in me that wants to claim them.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other
Somehow
choice.
she feels bad. Somehow. I said no to a child, and I can't explain it, but I feel bad.
I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludihar Pastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
She feels bad. She just turned down Sayu. Sayu just wanted the harp. For some reason, I feel bad.
Oh, it didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
He's so right. It's like, oh, you're a god. If you go to prison, we'll get you out. If you're not a god, you can rot.
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
It's not 30 minutes, so I just have to wait it out, unless I want to wait for a whole 20 24-hour thing. Gotta put my skills to the test. I gotta see if I can steal everything in this room. Go back to his spot? Yeah, I guess they don't go back to their spots. I guess they just get stuck there unless they have a like a movement thing. Where's the next chest? I know there's a couple down in the center. Just don't want to miss any up here. I reset. Oh no. Oh, they're stuck. Okay, I believe that's all of them. Hello. I'm doing good. I just started a new account for streaming specifically. I lost my old email, so I can't like log into my new account on any like new devices. Or I can't log into my old account on any new devices. So I'm starting over here, and this is going to be like a free-to-play one.
She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run! What? Follow me.
I don't really mind losing my older account. I mean, I still have access to it on my laptop. I just can't like stream it or anything like that. It's mostly just that I won't have Aloy on this account.
Week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Yeah, this is like my third stream, I think.
Oh? How odd.
I upload all of my older episodes, like all my older streams onto a YouTube account of the same name. It should be linked into my Twitch stream. I wanted to like go through the story because I think a lot of people getting in. Yeah, of course you can share ideas for streams.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Uh-oh, okay, my PNG tuber freaked out for a second, and it just had its mouth stuck open. It might just be stream delay.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Believe they headed that way.
Give me a minute to find my Discord name. I don't actually know how to send anything like that. Is this how I do it? I set my username because I don't actually know how to add people. I don't know how to add people on Discord.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Oh boy, now Discord's trying to put overlays on my stream. No, please.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
It is? I don't know how to... Oh, sorry, it's a capital N. I put a lowercase n. How do I... Friends? I don't know how to add people on Discord. Yeah, I don't know how to add people on Discord. Friends tab, add a friend. Friends tab.
finish my drink first? I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Ship.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A gene you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you.
Okie dokie. Close my Discord. Maybe that'll fix it.
So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo-god. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
There's a lot of times where they put really, really long dialogue right before transition zones, and they have it like misspaced where there's certain dialogue triggers that skip ahead. Ah, my sticky keys. No, I didn't even know there was an option. I thought I had turned that off. What? Sticky keys is off. What? Eh? I don't think I've ever activated sticky keys playing Genshin before, so I don't know how that was even. It's nice that they gave me Wolf's Gravestone for this quest. It'll certainly make it a lot easier.
No! Don't eat me! You're human? The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. No, don't! I have valuable information. I'll tell you. We hid the Lyre in the depths of these ruins. The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Don't worry, sir. I will not say anything about you.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Ha! Like hell. The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost. I will not yield.
Here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little. Over here! Look at me. He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Didn't mean to do that. I thought I still had Sayo on 4.
What? I have the key here.
Oh, that's cool. I've never gotten this version. Usually, he sends everybody after you. Or, he sends the villager after you. But I've never defeated the other rooms first. I didn't know that he could just give you the key. Oh. He's too busy looking at the masks. Diluc and Aether or Lumine get access to a mask during this.
Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. Prepare yourself. No escape. Leaving so soon? No escape. You can't run from death.
Finally, the Lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
My viewer from before is messaging me. I'll message him later, because I do want to get through this quest without interruption.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Since I'm here, I might as well try... Oh, I want to see if I can get to the Dawn Winery. Statue of the Seven to unlock the map for the rest of Mondstadt. Or for most of Mondstadt. It shouldn't take too long, it's just a matter of defeating the enemy up here. Oh, and you shouldn't have to worry about stamina. I did spend my stamina last night when I was prepping for the stream. This is the enemy I was talking about. It's a lot faster than I thought it'd be.
This statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating the monster might a strange recurrent seal hanging around the statue of the Seven. Let it rain. Ready I go!
This is probably one of the better places that you can get Animo Crystal Flies at the beginning of the game. And with Sayu, I can sneak up on them. I don't have to worry about them flying away, especially if I teleport here. Teleport could be disabled. I forgot I was in the Statue of the Seven map, not my own map. I don't have any oculi. It's only level 2. I'll collect them later. I think they changed this, actually. I think before it would tell you, like, you know, increases your stamina, but I don't think it would tell you when the max stamina is. Now it does, and that's pretty nice.
Catch the wind.
Let's see what else I can claim before I go to this next part of the map, or the next part of the quest.
Sorry to bother you again.
Oh.
I am delighted to hear that. In which case, let me try to make this quick. We are most grateful for your commission completion to date. The guild's reputation has grown stronger as a result. However, another consequence is that we are receiving an unprecedented number of requests, more than our current numbers can handle.
You want us to do some recruitment for you?
No. Although I appreciate the offer. It would be fantastic to have some new members. But scrambling to officially recruit new members at this stage would not really solve our immediate problems. So what I want to ask is, would your friends have the time to help out? No, that is not what I meant. I know that your friends come from all walks of life, and asking them to become official members may be impractical. My request is of the more presumptuous kind. The guild needs a favor. Right now, we urgently need to find people for our expeditions. We organize expeditions to explore areas around the city and in the wilderness. It is a way to keep ourselves informed of any emerging dangers, unusual activity in the domains, and so on. Since expeditions are not commissioned by a third party, there are no strict deadlines for completion. However, we neglect them at our peril. If trouble were to foment unchecked, it could easily turn into a major disaster.
Pretty important then.
All you need to do is convince them to help. I will take care of all the details. Now, without further ado, let me show you the expeditions that are currently available.
It's gonna be a little awkward. I don't really have many places that they can go. I'll just select what I have for now. The rocks one I'm definitely going to want to keep just because, and I kind of recommend this for everyone that plays the game, keep one on rocks just so that it auto-completes your battle pass every time you log in. One of the daily quests is to like mine 10 things, and this is considered mining. Otherwise, you can put, you know, you just need the one person on the rocks. Everyone else can be, you know, Mora, or if there's some sort of food item that you want. Oh, uh-oh. I have my Discord open still. Early game, it's not too bad that I have it on meat and fowl. Fowl is probably the better one because you can make sweet medams as a cheap healing item.
Still be able to join you in your adventures should you need them. You can also choose the length of time for the expedition. After your friend returns, just come here and confirm the outcome. As your adventure rank increases, more dangerous expeditions will become available to you.
After all, with epic power comes epic responsibility.
Paimon! You can't get canceled. Paimon, you can't be saying that. I don't have copyright for Spider-Man references.
And of course, matching risk with experience is also for everyone's safety. Thanks again for your help. I hope you and your friends can help out with our expeditions as much as possible.
And then I keep forgetting that after I talk to Catherine, I do still have to check the adventure rewards. I should probably level up Sayu. But it's just that we get so... I shouldn't say we get so much experience, but we do get quite a bit of experience from... Or the amount of experience that we need to level up these characters is so little that it's honestly better to just not level up in the early game. Spending those resources is a lot more important when you get to the point that like characters have to be level 70, 80 to really compete with the world level.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
This is cool and all, but the like JPEG that they use is really, really bad, and they cropped it incorrectly. There should be like little bits that come off, but it's just like sliced right off the page.
It worked as expected.
This
youthful glow.
You can see like the 3D model has more shape to it, but the 2D model uh, was just like a poorly cropped PNG.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
It's kind of interesting. He said he'll give us a beer, but earlier in the quest he said that we were too young. Fruits of the festival. I forgot about these drinks. I don't really need any of them, but they're kind of like cool to keep, right? This one has like little boba pearls. It says that it's the berries itself. Though I guess he means a non-alcoholic beer, because everything that's sold in here is non-alcoholic. And I'm gonna ask Jack what's up, just because I'm probably gonna forget to come into this bar later on to pick up his quest. Talk to him. I probably should look up like what characters in Mondstadt have actual like items on them. think she just sells like common, yeah, common artifacts. So she's not that helpful, but there are some like there's a little leeway girl over here somewhere. She usually stands right here, I think. And if you talk to her, she'll give you a free plate of food. Not the recipe like I thought she would, but she does give out black birch stew. Black back birch stew? Should see what recipes all of the different locations have. Yeah, most of these ones are based on adventure rank. That one looks nice. It's just healing bonus, but it's kind of cool. And I don't know how I got some of these other recipes. Because I certainly haven't been anywhere that I'd be able to get... What is this, like a Fatui-themed drink? I think this is like a Sumeru meal. This is, I think, another Sumeru dish. I don't know where these came from. I just had the recipes in my inventory. I'm guessing it's something like a mail gift, but... New recipe rewards. But for why? I guess they just didn't want to give it to any sort of vendor, so they made it a permanent gift. For this one specific, it's good to have Amber on the team. You just generally need like a bow character when you're playing the game. Somewhere on your team. What is this? Oh, this is Jack's quest. I thought he meant it was gonna be in Dvalin's lair. It's one of his things. Then it's just a chest.
knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow! Very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait! You had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too? Here, let
It's cool to hear characters just kind of like talk to each other between quests in the past. Even though it was a little bit annoying that waivers would plan them so like strangely, and they would get cut off. If you like actually stopped and listened to them, it was pretty cool to hear. I'm actually gonna go around that. I said in a past stream that I wanted to wait to collect the oculi until a little bit later, so that I could until I was offline, so that I could collect them all at once instead of having half of the things that I need, and then not knowing where the other half are. Over there, which one is that one? I think that's Compass Quest Island. There's another island somewhere. That one is the Spiral Abyss. That one is Compass Quest. And then somewhere, I think it's more towards Liyue, there's, oh my gosh, can you see Inazuma from here? Anyway, somewhere is, Lover's Island, or whatever it is that people call it. Friendship Island. Where you and somebody else have to be on the island at the same time at a certain time of day or something like that. And then a chest will appear. I think this is just enhancement materials for the Traveler. Oh my gosh. I got jump scared by sticky keys again. How do I get out of this? How do I... What do I do? I'm trapped. The game has trapped me. What is happening? How do I get out of this? Oh my gosh, you can hear that too? It's gonna be all over my recording. I'm stuck in the game. How do I... Sticky... keys... That's so weird. Okay. I managed to get out. I managed to click to turn off sticky keys. That's the second time this has happened. In
Add Astra.
this stream, and I'm so sorry. And I don't know how to edit streams to be able to take that out. in terms of like for the YouTube recording when it gets uploaded. It's very against my values as trying to be a comfy stream. Having blaring loud beepings. But that was so weird though, because I accidentally activated sticky keys earlier. And when I checked my settings, it said it was off. And then I activated it again, and I checked my settings, and it said it was on.
Catch the wave.
Where are these other two? Both are in Dada Upa Gorge? I think I might complete this, and then I'll call it for the stream, just so the stream doesn't get too long. And we'll see if I end up doing anything off-stream in terms of the oculi. But I can't really do that until I unlock Tibalent's lair, just because a lot of a lot of pretty hard to reach ones are in there. Oh man, I can't do Fight Club yet. Fight Club's right there. I can't do it because I know my characters aren't strong enough for it. And I know I don't really want to level up some of these characters. Amber's mostly here for the bow, to be honest. Did I miss one? I feel like because yeah, I did. complete that quest, I'll get a Claymore billet. Normally I'd spend that on Noelle, but I don't have Noelle. Because I'm not doing the beginner banner. I guess it'll be interesting to see what the Not Cry characters use, because they added a new type of billet. They added a new kind of billet in not long. But I believe there's some sort of resource that you can use to convert it from one type to the other. So if Notcry ends up using the new ones, I can convert it into that one. Hopefully, I get to a high enough AR though that I'm able to participate in the new Bennett quest thing, because the Bennett quest apparently has a claymore that's designed for one of the not long characters. Usually that's what happens, like whenever there's sort of a free event weapon, it's for an upcoming character.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Surrendering with gentleness. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Okay. That's still it. I wonder how long that actually took me. How long did that take? That felt like it was a lot. That's sort of the problem of having characters like Sayu on the team right now. Anemo characters can't really deal damage to Anemo immune to enemies. Other than like swirling, but even then you're only going to get the partial damage from the actual swirl itself. From the whatever infusion side of the swirl is.
You can't keep up with me.
Look at this. I can do the animal part of the damage. Can't do the pyro part of the damage.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
It's not too laggy. I've been having some weird spikes recently. Sayu has a horrible jump. I wonder what the next, like, section of Mondstadt would look like if we ever get one. 'Cause this is very, like, not Mondstadt themed. This is very, like, jungle run, or temple run. Like, this is very much not the German aesthetic.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I just realized that one Abyss Mage had a name. I wonder if it, like, means anything? Obviously, like, it doesn't really mean anything in terms of the story. I've certainly never met any other Abyss mages that, like, talked about them. But if it meant anything in regards to, like, some sort of, like, mythological name, usually, like, a lot of the gods and whatnot are named after various deities, after, like, various real-world mythologies.
We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Duluc. I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui, the diplomatic delegation from Snezhnaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Duluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo-slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Alrighty, I'm gonna call it on this stream. I don't know if I'll stream later tonight. But that should pretty much be it. I don't really have anything that I want to... What is going on? Okay. I don't think I really have anything else that I need to accomplish right now other than just like the Archon quest and whatnot. Yeah, so that'll be it for today. Hope you guys have a pleasant day, or night, or whatever it is. All of my VODs are going to be uploaded immediately to my YouTube channel. It should be in my Twitch account's name, in my like Twitch account's bio or whatever. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Oh Jesus, I'm locked into the game again. It's happened. The sticky keys has claimed me one more time.